Welcome back to Flywheel Films. We have another video today exploring another road. We recently did a video on Austin's first time on the Tail of the Dragon, which was fun.
Super fun.
Very technical.
Extremely technical.
Very tight. So now we have the
Other
whole
end of the spectrum.
And the whole crew is here. Got Imad with his wagon because he forgot his Miata at home.
Yeah.
He thought he packed it in the back, but it was actually just in his garage. Don't you hate it when that happens? Yeah, you get somewhere and you're like, oh shit, my Miata. We got Jackson back there. Bunch of other folks, which is a lot of fun. And yeah, Super WRX playing sweeper.
Yeah. WRX and a VR4.
Actually, Christian's Gallant VR4 playing sweeper. So here's where we're going. This is called the Cherohala Skyway, which is just a bit south of Tail of the Dragon. Tail of the Dragon's actually somewhere. Where is it? It's like up here somewhere. Yeah. So we are actually staying near Robbinsville, which is out that way. But we are here about to do this whole freaking thing, crossing the border, North Carolina to Tennessee, also cresting at like 4,900 feet. I think it reaches nearly,
so 5,400 is the highest.
Yeah. So this is crossing up higher than Denver elevation, which is crazy.
Nice.
So we're cameraing up. We got, so many great Miatas here. 2.5 turbo, 2.5 swap, cammed. Jackson's right there. Got literally a race car in the back. And even Jeff's here with his special edition NC. But yeah, lots of mods we're playing around with. Got all the brakes and everything. So this thing's been really great, even on these all seasons.
Yeah.
I came into this, I bought these wheels with these all seasons already pre-attached, and I was like, I'll probably get rid of them. They're impressive, dude.
Yeah.
440 tread wear, so they're not like crazy high tread wear. So they're sticking better than I expected. And what's nice is the breakaway point is predictable.
Yeah.
So it's not like Michelin PS4S where you're super sticky, but then like all of a sudden you might lose traction if you go really hardcore. This one feels like a very linear traction curve. So
I'm a little worried I won't be able to keep up here in Tail of the Dragon and some of the other roads with my stock NC1 power plant, which I think I'm the only one here with that power plant. I was able to keep up even on open diff and all season, but I think on this road with the heavier sweepers that we're going to have, I may have some trouble keeping up with the 2.5s and the turbo.
Trying to figure out what this used to say, but something about 5,000 feet elevation, 20 mile per hour turns, next 13 miles, notice to motorcycles. Okay. So people basically don't care about motorcycles here because they covered up the big warning with all of their selfish stickers. Who's a bigger camera now?
Excuse you, hold on.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
Laptop over here.
Hold on, I gotta unlock my screen.
All right, Jack. How you feeling?
Good, feel good.
All right.
I emptied my bladder, I'm ready to go.
Ready to go.
Ready to go.
Good interview. We'll see you on the other side.
Yep.
So we'll see how the road is. Hopefully we can stop and get some drone shots. Really just kind of a fun vlog along the way to show you guys a little bit of hidden, I don't know about hidden treasure, but
what Hagerty calls the best driving road in America.
Right, this one Hagerty's best driving road in America. So join us on, well, what they say is the best driving road in America. I have my own thoughts going into this, but I could be proven wrong right now. And we are off. Feels so good to be on a fun road with hopefully not too much traffic. You guys have seen lots of Colorado scenery on this channel. I'm excited to show you more of the Appalachian Mountains versus the Rocky Mountains. And I'm really curious to see how this road is, given that it was labeled Hagerty's like best driver's road in North America. Well, in America, the US most likely. Long sweepers, probably higher speed, and a lot less technical than Tail of the Dragon, which is a fun road, but also very technical. It feels like Tail of the Dragon feels like a 12-minute autocross course. Actually, it's more like 20-minute autocross course. This one's probably going to be a longer, more drawn out beautiful, scenic byway, is my guess. Just like that, already at 4,000 feet elevation. So another 1,300 to go. Definitely feels cooler out. It's a gorgeous road, very, very tree heavy. That's a huge difference between the Appalachian or Smoky Mountains compared to the Rocky Mountains. Rocky Mountains are much more sparse in a lot of places. Yes, they do have dense forested areas, but in general, you're not gonna see this dense. It's not gonna be this crazy green and thick and lush like a rainforest almost. It's nice and humid, a lot of air density, and so that's a big difference. Feels different, smells different, looks different. I personally love both mountain regions. I think I'm partial to the Rockies. I like a drier climate. I hate bugs. There's a lot more bugs out here, but to each their own. A lot of people live out here and love it, and I love visiting. For reference, we're doing this on a Saturday late morning, and I'm impressed at how little traffic I've seen. Although I don't know how much traffic in general would be on this road. It is technically a bypass between two towns, so there is theoretically legit traffic versus tourist or sport traffic. But I'm pleasantly surprised, and most of the cars we've seen have just pulled off for us. So nice. Proper road etiquette right there. Man, I hope these bikes get over. Well, I guess I'll take this moment to thank our sponsor, Super Automotive Accessories. If you really love your Miata doors, but are tired of your beverages barely fitting around that handle, that cumbersome handle, I would suggest the door pulls from Super Automotive Accessories. Really cool solution. You remove your handle, which frees up all this space to grab my coffee very easily, or even fit a bigger bottle than normal. And then you don't have that big cumbersome handle thing that you feel claustrophobiaized by. New word. Check out superautomotiveaccessories.com, or maybe it's superautoaccessories.com. I can't remember. Jackson doesn't pay me enough to memorize his URL. He actually doesn't pay me at all. He's just a really good friend. His car is sick, so support people with sick cars. Check out Super Automotive Accessories and get yourself some door pulls. There's a variety of colors. I have the kind of white silver to match my white silver stitching.
Oh, and don't forget to use code Flywheel10 at checkout for a discount.
And when you leave a note on your purchase, please tell Jackson to buy me a beer for promoting his sick products. Make your car feel like a GT3 RS today. Anyways, where was I? This car feels properly sorted. I do have a noise that seems to associate with kind of low speed weight transfer. I'm wondering if it's sway bar end link related. That's something that's going to be a future modification, hopefully soon-ish, replacing end links, but also sway bars. Still never done that, still in the factories. They've been fine. Because coilovers make such a big difference. And I'm loving these Meister R Zeta Sport coilovers. With the frequency response dampening, they do just feel like that next step up above the outgoing Zeta CRD model. They feel composed, planted, a nice variety of feeling between full soft to full hard. You can really dial it in exactly where you want. I think it's 32 clicks of adjustment. So I'm actually closer to the hard side right now, and it feels really proper. For road trips, I will dial it a bit more soft. Really easy to dial it in with the adjustment knobs, which you can install through your trunk panels. You don't have to pull your trunk panels out to get to the top of the top hats to adjust it. You can also drill a little hole in your shock tower brace, strut tower brace, whatever it is. I always forget which one is which. Someone will correct me in the comments. And that's always a lot of fun to play with it and see how you feel about your various settings, get it dialed in exactly right. I usually have my rear just a hair stiffer than the front, but otherwise, really big fan of these coilovers. I've now done multiple road trips in them. I've done track day with them. I need to do a whole like thoughts summary on these coilovers at some point, probably back on my own mountain roads where I know them even better. As we crossing over the border to Tennessee, welcome to Tennessee, stuck behind these three-wheeled things I refuse to call motorcycles, going so slow. And we've passed so many pullouts where they could have pulled out and let faster traffic by. That's like #1 mountain rule, and it really makes it frustrating for those who are trying to enjoy at least the speed limit. But this slow driving does give me another chance to thank today's sponsor, Super Automotive Accessories. No, just kidding. Here we go, pull over. We're gonna wait for our boys who may be broken. Christian Scalot has been a little finicky, I guess. All right, gang's all here. That drone is so nifty. I was able to fly like effectively 2 miles back because of the way the road curves, just to find out Christian and Ethan were still on their way. The Galant lives. He limped it in there. I think he blew a charge pipe, so hopefully gonna fix that at some point. But man, my car feels good. I was worried about getting a turbo kit, honestly. I've met a lot of people with turbo problems, but I think when one is really well designed, it feels OEM and it feels pretty reliable. Okay, this is getting stunning. I mean, it was already pretty the whole way, but now that we're kind of on the skyline part of it, so gorgeous. There's lookouts on the left and on the right, and you want to catch quick glimpses, which is easier to do on this road than on the Dragon. You know, the Dragon's so technical, you're focused so hard on hitting every corner, staying between the lines. This one's got a lot of long sweepers. You got steering wheel locked for the exact same degree for like 10 seconds, so you can steal a quick glance. Be safe, but you can steal a quick glance, and it's so beautiful. The mountains are just blanketed with a green, thick carpet, which is, again, so different from the Rocky Mountains, which are like jagged and rough. The Rocky Mountains are like intimidating, which is beautiful. These feel a bit more welcoming, but also intimidating because you feel like you're lost in the blanket, in the forest. If you were to if the road were to suddenly disappear, you'd be like in Jurassic Park. No idea where, what's what, which direction's which, enshrouded by greenery. Woo-hoo-hoo. Turbo noises galore. This is awesome. The Gallant is working again. Dinner was solid, decent, above average. Now we're heading to Bald River Falls, which is apparently gorgeous. I'm just in it for the ride, man. I'm along for the ride. All right, well, I see why there's traffic. Everyone's stopping to look at this honestly super gorgeous waterfall, but there's not enough parking to even remotely handle everyone. But this is beautiful, oh my gosh.
I need to shut up, man. I love waterfalls.
After seeing the waterfall, we headed back, aiming for an overlook that we missed on the way out. In fact, I recommend you read Hagerty's article about this being Road of the Year. I'll link it below. It tells you all the spots to stop and take in the views. We admittedly missed a lot of stops on the way out. They just come up on you pretty fast if you're, well, going fast. So here we go, one more stop to take in the views.
All right, guys, well, we found a beautiful overlook. There's a lot of beautiful overlooks. We kept seeing beautiful ones and then we didn't hit them. We didn't pull off because, well, they came up so fast. So I guess if you're going in the future, drive out all the way, figure out which overlooks you want to hit, and then hit them on the way back. But either way, this road has been gorgeous, phenomenal, 10 out of 10. Can recommend. Even if you have to drive a couple hours to get here, I think it's really cool, really beautiful, really worth it. Beautiful long sweepers and a lot of fun guys out here. I thought the road was pretty super. Speaking of super, I would like to introduce our sponsor today, Super Automotive Accessories. Really cool door pulls. If you wish you had a GT3 RS, but you just don't have 300, 400 grand, all you gotta do is spend 40
And use code Flywheel for 10% off.
That's right, Flywheel.
Or it's like Flywheel 10.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. The code will be in the
Link
description.
in the description.
Somewhere. Anyways, Austin, final thoughts on the road?
Yeah, this whole trip is sponsored by Super. No, it's a great road. I like that the sweepers are much longer.
Yeah.
I just felt like it was more enjoyable and a little less like mentally taxing than the Dragon.
Totally.
The Dragon's still a ton of fun, and I'm excited to do it again on our way out tomorrow.
I think win in Rome, or in this case, win in Robbinsville.
One in Robbinsville.
Hit this road and also the Tail of the Dragon, and also all the other roads because you kind of have to get anywhere.
Go in the morning or on weekdays.
Yeah, 100%. So that's it. Just a quick little vlog exploration of this road. Some beautiful scenery, drone footage. It's so freaking green. And we're gonna go finish off Miatas at the Gap. We're heading to the NC meet now, so hopefully by this time it goes up, we'll see a bunch of you guys there. Peace.
So there it is, Cherohala Skyway, Road of the Year. Absolutely worth visiting. We then headed back to the Fontana area for more views, Miata antics, and the genuine fun made possible by traveling with friends. I can't recommend it enough.